Hi everyone, welcome to DG Virtual Academy. We are so excited you could join us. Do not attempt any of these exercises without adult supervision. Also, be aware of your surroundings. Make sure the area you are doing gymnastics is on the grass or a panel mat. Remove any objects or people from the area to avoid hurting yourself or anyone else. Let's get started.
Hi there, I'm Stephanie and this is
Claire.
And we're gonna do a little bit of shoulder flexibility today. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch out our arms. So cross your arms and give it a big stretch. And switch to the other one. And then we'll do crisscross stretches. Great big arm circles. And go back the other way. And we're just going to stretch out our legs too, since we're going to be doing some straight leg work. Reach down. Good job. And up tall. And bring your one arm behind your head. Stretch this way. And stretch the other arm. Okay, and today we're going to be doing some shoulder flexibility. We're going to start with our bridge work. So we're going to show you how to properly get into a bridge. You're going to lay on your back. Have your hands flat onto the ground, bend your knees, and you're going to push up into a bridge. Okay. Now, the first thing that's most important is to make sure you have straight arms. Okay. And your fingers should be facing your feet. If you can do that, then your next step would be get your arms as close to your ears as possible. Good. If you can do both of those things, then you're ready to move on and make the bridge a little bit more difficult. If you're not, then just keep working that. The most important thing is to do your bridge with straight arms, with your fingers facing your feet and your arms close to your ears. If you can do all that, then the next thing you could do is bring your feet together. Okay, so do bend legs first. Bend your feet together. And then if you can do that, try to straighten your legs because it pushes your shoulders this way. Ideally, your shoulders should be over your hands. Couple stretches that you can do while you're in the bridge. First of all, you can do bridge rocks. So you'll want to bend your feet for these and put them a little bit shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart. And you're going to rock back and forth. You can see as Claire rocks, her armpits get farther this way on the other side of her wrists. And that's going to help stretch your shoulders out. So you can do about 10 of these. And then you want to take a break and always be sure to roll out your back in between. So you're going to come down flat, grab your knees and roll in a ball, and that'll help stretch your back out. Another thing you can do is put your feet over your head, and that'll stretch out this part of the back too. One thing I should mention is that you want to be sure only our students 5 years old and up should be doing these bridge exercises. Another exercise you can do while you're in a bridge, kick up. This will help with kickovers. This is a little bit more advanced, is lifting up one leg. So you're going to lift up a leg. You want to make sure it's nice and straight. To keep that straight, you want to squeeze your thigh and lift it up as high as you can. Ideally, your leg is going to be straight up. And then always make sure you do the other leg, even if it's your bad leg. Nice and straight, and you can try to hold that for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then go ahead and roll your back out. And then one more exercise that you can do while you're in your bridge is an elbow bridge. And this is going to help stretch those shoulders a little bit more. So you're going to fold your elbows behind you, and your bridge up in that position, and you're going to push. When she straightens her legs, it pushes her legs, or her shoulders over her elbows. And then don't forget to roll out your back. You can do each of these exercises about 3 times each day, and that'll help stretch out your shoulders. Shoulder flexibility is really important for all of our gymnastics moves, as well as those kids who are in our tumbling classes. The stretch we're going to do involves a partner. So if your mom or dad are at home, then they can help you with this type of stretch, or maybe even a sibling, as long as you guys get along well and there's not going to be too much stretching here. You always want to make sure to know your limits. So if you're stretching, don't stretch too fast or too much, and always listen to the person who's on the ground here to give you cues as to when too much is too much. So we're going to start with our arms up You want to make sure that the arms are right at their ears. Your back knee here is against her back so that she doesn't arch back like this, because we don't want you to arch. We want you to stay nice and tall. Grab at the elbows and keep their arms as close to their ears as possible, and you're going to stretch her shoulders back as far as she can go. Now, Claire's pretty flexible in the shoulders, so a lot of you are not going to go that far. You may only go this far, and that's fine. But you just want to make sure you're going just as far as you can, and then hold it for 10 seconds, and then repeat. You'll repeat this 3 times, and then make sure to stretch your shoulders out a little bit, cross them, before you move on to the next exercise. This time you're going to bring your arms behind you. Your partner's still going to keep your knee against her back. And we're going to push this way. Again, remember, some of you may only be able to go this high, and that's perfectly fine. Those of you who are more flexible, your arms will go up big and tall. Remember to keep your posture nice and tall. Hold for 10 seconds. You could even put a little bit more pressure as you're pulling up, and then don't forget to stretch out your shoulders. If you don't have a partner, there's some other ways that you can do some shoulder stretching exercises. You'll want to grab some sort of a stick. We just grabbed a broom here, and that'll work good. So hopefully everybody has one of those. You'll start with your arms wide. This will be the easier way to do it. You're going to put your arms up over your head. Make sure you're standing nice and tall without an arch. And you're going to bring your arms back so that the broom is back touching your rear. And then you can do 10 like that, or you can try to move in as you go to make it a little bit harder. Again, everybody's going to be able to do this differently based on their shoulder flexibility. And you see how she's twisting there, so she probably shouldn't move in any closer. So let's try that again. There you go. Again, if it is really working your shoulders, you can always scoot back out to the more easier one without losing control of the broom. And those are our shoulder exercises for today. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you for watching this episode of Downriver Gymnastics Virtual Academy. We hope you had a ton of fun and maybe learned something new. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on the fun. Thanks again.